to my channel. Today we're doing a comparison video of the Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop Lit Skin Enhancer in the shade Taffy Topaz with Kosas Glow Ivy Skin Enhancer in Radiate. So if you want to know what I think about these two products, then please just keep on watching. We're going to be comparing two skin enhancers today. One is from Kosas, and this is the Glow IV in the shade Radiate. I don't know if it's gonna, there it was gonna focus. There you go, Radiate. And the other one is from Fenty Beauty. This is the Eavesdrop Lit in Taffy Topaz. So we're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna shake up the Taffy Topaz. I'm gonna put that one on first. I do have a separate video for this one if you want to see how that wore and everything, and I'll put that up maybe here and down in the description box for sure. I'm just gonna apply these with my hands because this is how I would typically put something like this on. So we're gonna put the Taffy Topaz on the right side of my face. I'm gonna try to squeeze it on my face just to see, and that was very successful. So let's just get up close. So you can see it's a very golden undertone. I like gold undertone highlighters. So let's just rub this one in and all over. I'm just gonna take and put it right here. Now, the beautiful thing about these skin enhancers is that you can literally just wear them over your skincare, mix them in with your skincare, or mix them in with your foundation, and then strategically place it like on the highs of your cheeks, your bridge of your nose, you know, wherever you want that extra glow. But this is what Taffy Topaz looks like. And it just gives you like a nice radiance to your face, you see? So it just looks, your skin, like it looks, you look like if you drink a lot of water, let's say that, and you are in the sun. So this is my bare skin, and this is Taffy Topaz. So I'm gonna put on the Kosas one on the left side of my face. The Kosas one, it has a pump on it, and I'm gonna try that again. This one just pumps out. So I'm gonna put like, let's do 3 dots. I honestly don't like that. It made a mess. It's easier with the Fenty one. So I'm going to take what's on here and just swipe it on my finger and apply it on my face. So let's put some up here and just rub it in. And for me, this one is definitely darker in tone, but I find that it's harder to spread on the face. So can you see like how much illumination this gives you? Like I look like, wow. So for me on this one, I feel less is best if you, especially someone like me who does not want to glisten and glow this much. Like if you're gonna wear it alone, this is too much. But I feel like if you put this much on with your foundation, you should be fine. So here it is. Here is Radiate from Kosas, and here is Taffy Topaz from Fenty Beauty. So there you go. Now that I've applied it on each side of my face, I want to put foundation on top so you can see what they look like with foundation. We're going to use today the Luminous Silk from Giorgio Armani. I haven't worn this foundation in forever, and if you've been with me this long, you know this is one of my absolute favorites, and I have shade number 6. I went up a little bit darker than usual because I found that 5.5 was just too, looked ashy sometimes if I didn't mix it with another foundation, because I used to mix it a lot with another foundation. So I'm just going to use today my Marc Jacobs foundation brush. I haven't used this brush in forever. And we're just going to stipple that on. And I'm going to keep it very simple. I'm not going to do anything crazy because we are just focusing on the way this product looks with foundation. And it still has some luminosity, but it's subtle, which I prefer. I don't really want to look super, super glowy. And now we're gonna do the other side of my face. I'm being very careful because I don't want to get anything on this hoodie, which I realized afterwards that I was like, this is not, I shouldn't have probably worn this hoodie for this demonstration, but too late now. So let me just pull it down some. All right, so let's blend it again because I didn't really blend it. I'm just kind of pouncing it because I don't want to move the product that is underneath. So I honestly think it's just, you know, personal preference of how much dewiness you want. As you can see, after we put on the foundation, this foundation is kind of like a satin finish. So it did not take away from the high points of the dewiness. I keep saying dewy, of the sheen of the product, I should say. So like it's still a little bit visible here and here. So I feel like with the Fenty one, it stayed the same, like where it had the highlighted shine from the product. And with the Kosas one, it definitely brought it down a lot because as you saw, that product was very illuminating on the skin, which a lot of people prefer. Like I said, I don't. And you still have it, it's visible here. Like I can really see the color peeking through my forehead. So I feel like that it just made it not look so shiny, but it's still coming through as well. Now I'm gonna take the product and apply it strategically in certain spots. I'm gonna do with the Fenty one. I'm gonna use my finger this time so I can apply it exactly where I want it because I'm not trying to put a lot. Just a dot like that. And we're just gonna go right here, which is where I typically put my highlight. I want it to be right on my cheeks. I wipe my finger and you see it immediately brought it back. This product for me, it's so much easier to use because it's so fluid. It doesn't feel thick. And then I'm gonna put it right here. This is the areas that I usually highlight when I put highlighter on. Now, of course, you can go in with highlighter, powdered highlighter, and really intensify it. But I'm really just focusing on the products we're comparing today. So see, that immediately gave me the way I like mine to look, typically on a day-to-day. Now let's do the Kosas one again. And this one, because it's a thicker product, I'm going to try to do a smaller pump. Okay, that should be plenty. And that's it right there, about the same amount. So this one, because it's thicker, I need to apply it immediately where I want it and where it's more intense and shine. So you see what I mean? Like it's really, I'm just rubbing it in. It gave me like super, super luminosity, like whoa. It's not bad, but it's like, hello. You see? That looks really nice. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. And this looks really nice as well. I think it just really depends on your preference and what you wanna go for that day. But there it is, that's the Kosas, the Glow IV in Radiate, and this is the Fenty Beauty Taffy Topaz. Let me know which one you're more like. Are you more like a Kosas day-to-day, or you're more a Fenty Beauty day-to-day, you know, the look of it? So just let me know in the comment section. I'm going to finish doing my makeup and then we'll be back and give you my final thoughts. Now for the comparison. Kosas and Fenty, they both have no scent. Kosas costs more and has more shades available. Fenty is cheaper, has less shades, and you get more product in it, 22.22 ounces more. This one has a thinner consistency, and this one has a thicker consistency. Kosas is buildable in coverage, whereas Fenty is more of a sheer coverage. So if you're someone that's into more of the no makeup look, I would highly recommend this, especially if you have dry skin. I highly recommend this as well. This product is buildable, and because it's thicker, you can really, for me, I felt whatever pearls they have in this, I could totally feel it. Both products look amazing. It's just about your preference. This one, Kosas, when it dried down, I did not like how glittery it looked on my face because I have dry skin and it just made my skin look very textured, and I did not like that. I do not have that issue with the Fenty one. And both of these items are what's the word? Oh, I had this one backwards this whole time. Sorry about that. Both items are travel friendly. And this one has a squeeze form. So I feel like this one's easier, like if you like to just apply things directly to your face. Whereas the Kosas one, it's more of a pumping action. So if you are skilled at doing it, you can. But I feel like it might be a little messier if you do it that way. But you can just put it in your hand. And the good thing is it comes with a cap so that if it does happen to squeeze out of the tube, it gets trapped in the cap. And with the cap, it just stands nicely wherever you put it. So I think that's all I have to say about them. Now, which one do I prefer for myself? I would have to say the Fenty, because I didn't like how this dried down on my face. So honestly, if this did not dry down the way it did, I would totally keep it. But because of that, I will be returning it. I can't recommend this to someone who has dry or textured skin. But if you're someone that doesn't have those issues, then definitely go for it. But I do like both products. So that's all I'm going to say for now. I hope you guys enjoyed that video and it was informative. And come back and check out my next video and I will see you then. Bye.